The indigenous leaders of the Arctic have issued a profound cautionary message to both NASA and the global community. The Inuit elders, with their profound connection to the land, have long been observing and experiencing the tangible shifts occurring in the world. They have attested that the very fabric of their environment, the land and the weather, is manifesting transformations. Notably, their traditional means of sustenance are no longer following their accustomed patterns, and the surge of flooding has become a distressing presence, penetrating their communities and jeopardizing their homes. Moreover, the elders have noticed a significant deviation in the position of the sun compared to its usual location on the horizon, affecting their celestial navigation techniques, which rely on the accurate alignment of celestial bodies. With utmost sincerity, they have urged scientists and researchers to recognize the gravity of these changes. Remarkably, recent scientific studies have corroborated their assertions, affirming that over the past quarter century, the Earth has experienced a noteworthy shift in its axis. These revelations enhance our comprehension of the significant planetary transformations unfolding and magnify the urgency for concerted actions and comprehensive investigations to comprehend and address this extraordinary phenomenon. According to Shanshan Deng, a researcher from the Institute of Geographic Sciences and Natural Resources Research at the Chinese Academy of Sciences, the accelerated decline in water stored on land has emerged as the primary factor responsible for the swift shift in the polar regions since the 1990s. This noteworthy phenomenon underscores the sheer magnitude of the mass changes occurring on Earth, being substantial enough to even alter its axis. Deng's statement highlights the significance of this process and its profound impact on the planet as a whole. This observation not only sheds light on the immense scale of changes happening in the Earth's polar regions, but also emphasizes the consequential implications for the planet's overall stability. The insights shared by the elderly individuals have been prominently featured on various websites. It is with great concern that they have expressed their observations, emphasizing the urgent need for action to prevent widespread repercussions. And while the elders have openly communicated their experiences, they have expressed their preference not to engage directly with scientists. Instead, they are dedicated to sharing their deep-rooted knowledge of their local environment and conveying the significant changes they have personally witnessed over time. These valuable insights underscore the gravity of the situation and the imperative for proactive measures to address the challenges posed by a changing world. Zacharias Kunuk, the renowned director of the documentary, expressed his views on the lack of attention given to the indigenous people residing in the Arctic region. He emphasized that despite the discussions centered around topics like changes in the Arctic, the voices of these individuals often go unheard. It is primarily the scientists who venture into these regions to conduct their research, and policymakers heavily rely on their findings. Unfortunately, there remains a significant gap in truly comprehending and empathizing with the people who call this remote location their home. Kunuk's statement sheds light on the disconnect between scientific studies and the lived experiences of the Arctic inhabitants. The elders' comments stem not from anger, but from a genuine concern for the environment, and their intention is not to incite panic or division, but simply to express their viewpoints on the matter. However, their expressions are tinged with sadness. These elders hold a deep love and respect for nature, which makes it all the more distressing for them to witness its deterioration firsthand. Their primary aim is to safeguard the wildlife and the surrounding ecosystem, ensuring its preservation for future generations. The elders underscore the changing behavior of seals, which serve as their main source of sustenance. They observe that it has become increasingly challenging for them to procure food, leaving them in a vulnerable position. In addition, the regions have witnessed recurring floods, which in turn have adverse effects on the nearby communities. This intricate cause and effect relationship highlights the interconnectedness and far-reaching consequences of environmental disruption. By sharing their concerns, the elders emphasize the urgent need for action and strategies to address these issues effectively, and their experiences and insights provide valuable context for understanding the impact of environmental changes on both wildlife and local communities. It is through their collective wisdom and empathy that they hope to inspire awareness and preserve the delicate balance of the ecosystem for present and future generations. According to Kunuk, It is well established that in the remote Arctic regions there exist preserved tree trunks that serve as evidence of a vastly different climate that prevailed in the past. Additionally, when discussing animals, Inuit hunters consistently refer to the concept of cycles, suggesting that everything operates in a cyclical manner. As humans, our task is to adapt and adjust to these cycles, and this indicates a profound understanding of the natural world and the need for flexibility and resilience in the face of changing environmental conditions. The presence of mummified tree trunks in the high Arctic offers tangible proof of the Earth's historical variations. Interestingly, the elderly members of the community expressed a contrary viewpoint to what scientists have asserted regarding the situation in the region. According to them, the population of polar bears is actually on the rise, and they have witnessed an unprecedented influx of these majestic creatures into their local communities. However, they did express their dissatisfaction with the actions of scientists and their approach towards studying the bears. Specifically, they highlighted their concerns about researchers placing collars on the polar bears, which has caused distress among the animals. It is worth noting that polar bears typically spend the majority of their time in open areas and have limited interactions with humans. The elders emphasized the importance of considering the well-being and natural behavior of these magnificent creatures while conducting scientific research. NASA has expressed a diligent approach towards addressing the concerns raised, acknowledging the gravity of the situation. The agency has emphasized their commitment to combating these points by actively collaborating with reputable researchers on an annual basis. This collaborative effort enables them to develop effective strategies to tackle the complex challenges posed by our changing world. According to NASA, Earth has undergone significant transformations throughout its history. Over the past 650,000 years, there have been 7 distinct cycles of glacial advancement and retreat. The termination of the most recent ice age approximately 11,700 years ago marked the onset of the modern era, coinciding with the rise of human civilization. Scientists attribute the majority of these fluctuations to minute alterations in Earth's orbit, which result in changes in the amount of solar energy absorbed by our planet. By exploring the intricate details of these orbital variations, researchers strive to comprehend the factors that contribute to changing climate patterns and their implications for our planet's future. Through careful analysis of these phenomena, NASA aims to enrich our understanding of the Earth's climate system and its complex relationship with human activity. So, what do you make of these interesting announcements? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.